Found some beer in a box, in a mug with froth on top. It's like someone just set down their drink for just a second. I just take it. Oh, free beer! It's apparently not stealing to go through this stuff. The man and woman appear to have been deep in conversation, working at closing two bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices your approach and pauses, her smile faltering a little.
How do you do?
How can we help you? Do you know this man, Naunton? Yes. I think we met in the Valewood. I warned him about the bear. Glad to see you made it. Was there something else you wanted? You two were in good spirits for people who just lost a friend? You two seem to be in a hurry. I imagine so, in Gro's size. We're packing for a trip, actually. I've been meaning to visit Defiance Bay, and... well, in truth, I think I've had my fill of this town. Naunton reaches to take her hand. It's time for some new scenery, he says. Taking her hand? Alright, goodbye. Alright, now that we got a 3-member party, we can probably go back to where the bear was and that wolf pack that wrecked me when I was alone. Maybe see if we can kill that stuff. There's 2 or 3 structures left I haven't gone into. It's a mob! We know there's more grain in there, Trumbell. We won't settle for scraps while you grow fat on our crops. A muffled shouting emerges from inside the mill. The first of you drunkards comes through that door gets a shot between the eyes. Gods hear me, Swainer, I'll put you down like a dog. Come away for now, lads. We'll be back, Trumbell, and we'll have fair prices, or by the flame we'll have a reckoning. Okay. Mushrooms. Anything over here before I go in the house? Alright. Don't shoot me. I didn't even knock on... he just yelled, next first one through the door gets a shot between the eyes, and I just walk in without knocking. Just finished downloading this game again. Time to make a new character? Oh, did I give you the itch, Kemmer? An elven man stands before you, his relatively stocky build suggesting a life of labor. His face is pale and drawn and eyes wide. Behind him, a younger man and woman exchange worried glances. The miller raises a club as you enter. It shakes violently in his grip. Get back if you value your life. Resolve 14. Put that down before you get yourself hurt. He only raises the club higher. I made it! I won't have Swainer and his lackeys threatening me on my own mill. My name's Mukluk. I only just arrived. You picked a bad time to come visiting. Gilded Vale's had all the shine scraped off. It's a big dung heap now, and Swainer thinks he's the king of it. They're all of them mad. Who's Swainer? The dwarf, the one standing out there spreading lies among the villagers. Bastard's been here for decades, and he hasn't gotten any kinder with time. The miller hesitates, then lowers the club a fraction. Who are you? Is Swainer roping foreigners into his little crusade now? Thought you could use some help. Those people seem pretty mad. Really? Hylia's tits! Could I use a friendly face? I take it you heard some part of what that crowd was asking for? Grain. As if I've got it all tucked away somewhere. Swainer's been egging that lot on for days now. They've been keeping clear so far, but if things keep on like they are, I don't know how much longer we've got before things get messy. Please, if you're not here on his behalf, maybe you could talk to him. He won't listen to me anymore. Just explain we're all getting smaller rations now. We're all making sacrifices. I have some other questions. What was the ruckus about? He's whipped them up into a froth going on about grain stores, claims I've hidden away most of it. All I do with the grain is sell it. I can't create it out of thin air, and I can't hand it out for free. I pay the farmers for the crops they bring in. I sell what comes out of the mill. Most of it goes to the Black Hound on the west side of town for ale, and Swainer and his lot sure don't mind that part. You take a look at the fields on the way into town. The crop's blighted, and most of what I'm getting from the farmers. Trumbull gestures to the sacks and containers. It's gone off, rotted though. I can't pay top prices for blighted wheat, so I barely got enough good grain to go around. Swainer's howling after things he has no right to. Resolve. If you don't want those people in here with torches, maybe you ought to stop lying to me. He blinks, taken aback. I'm not... Look, it's no lie! The stores really are low, and with so little grain going around, I had to raise the prices for some people. There are folks in this town that deserve far better than Swainer and his lot. People have done more for Gilded Vale. People like the Magistrate? I can't do anything about that, he says, his voice quiet. That's just how it works. Maybe things are different elsewhere. Here, Raedric's men, they keep the village safe so they eat well. The magistrates aren't outside waiting to burn your house down. Maybe you ought to give the farmers some fairer prices. He opens his mouth to protest, but his expression shifts to resignation before he finally nods and speaks. You're right. I've been trying to plan for the future, but we're in danger here and now. Fine. Tell Swainer and the others that I've reconsidered. Provided he pays the same as everyone else, he's welcome to his fair share. Let's hope we can trade for supplies real soon, or we'll all be in a bad way. Great! Can I steal your stuff now?
My eyes are peeled.
Mwahaha! I stole some grain. Alright. You can scratch my itch anytime. Ooh! Is that why you're always buying me nice things, Kemmer? Just try to get to my itch scratchers. Alright. These two houses I haven't done, and then I think I'm done with this town. Oh wait, I need to go talk to the guy at the bar now and tell him we worked out a thing. Worked out a deal. Black Hammer Smithery. It's bigger on the inside. That's stealing. That's apparently not stealing. Alright. The Aomaoa man is of an impressive build, towering over the countertop. His skin is the dusky blue of the deeper oceans, and his thick arms boast corded muscle. Small ears frame a square-jawed face coated in smeared soot and arcing black tattoos alike. He offers you a broad smile as you approach. Welcome! You're the first new face I've seen in quite some time. What can I do for you? What do you have? You've come to us at a strange time, I'm afraid. The stock's not what it used to be, but we've fine weapons and armor to offer yet. All forged right here at the Black Hammer. What happened? We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting the new delivery for near on a week now, and I haven't seen a sign of it. Have to expect they were hit by bandits. The road out east is crawling with them, or my workers ran off with the wagons themselves, maybe, to make some coin, he snorts, as if that lot would dare. He's right about the bandits. The dire situations in villages like this and the exodus to the cities have created far too many opportunities for unscrupulous sorts. Tuatanu scratches his jaw thinking, if you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for a supply wagon, or my shipment at least. They'd be cutting through the Black Meadow, I expect. Only good road for it. As it is, most of our weapons go to his Grace Lord Raedric. He glances at the nearby guard, and that's as it should be, but it doesn't leave much for outsiders, we just don't have the iron. Yeah, I'll look for your supplies. Then you have my thanks. You bring the supplies back, I'll have plenty more to offer you. A discount to start. Oh, and if you find my workers, tell them to hurry it up or they can take up farming instead.
Hail and well met.
Alright. There's a few magic items, too. Alright.
I shall be discreet.
No! Crap! Okay. I thought that as long as the icon was red, that you could safely steal things. I apparently do not understand the stealing rules in this game. Everyone in this inn turned to murder me. Alright.
Greetings.
Alright. When there is an eye in the red circle, then you're seen. Careful, Anna might get the wrong idea about you. Red eye meant the enemy spotted you. Oh, I see. Okay, I had it backwards. Oh, yeah.
My eyes are peeled.
Okay, I get it. Alright, let's go back to Valewood and see if we can kill those wolves that picked on me while I was alone. And maybe take a look at that bear. Alright, what weapons do you have? 7 to 10, 15. Oh, Saber does a lot more damage. 12 deflection. Okay. I guess he's fine.
Sure. Quick.
Okay, so that was his 2 arcane blasts for the day. What? That is hard to control. It's still bouncing around back there? Trying to get these backstabs. Alright, wolves defeated. Got some wolf pelts. Hey, we got a thing. Magic ring. What's going on with the ring? Of deflection. That's going on you, my little tank. These walls... The aged walls appear to have once encircled this entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading to the top of the structure have crumbled away. Examine it. The heavy bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance to climbing, but the stones themselves seem sturdy enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. Scale the wall. It's of considerable height. Even now, its uneven surface promises a difficult climb. Who will scale it? I'll try myself. I hope this isn't dexterity. You find a handhold upon one of the large stones and start to pull yourself up, but the uneven bricks and odd angle of descent make the climb difficult, and after a short distance, your arms begin to burn too fiercely, you're forced to drop back down. Alright, ask Adir. Oh, Athletics 5. Adir finds a handhold upon one of the large stones and starts to climb. Despite a few loose rocks and awkward angles, he makes swift progress and quickly arrives at the top of the wall. Once there, Adir helps you up and over the side. Magic gloves, some camping stuff, some plants. Let's take a look at these gloves. Of dexterity plus 2. Actually, I think this should probably go on the wizard, because that affects his spellcasting speed, as far as what I understand. Okay, 3. Oh my goodness! Emperor, thank you for subscribing with your Prime. I appreciate it. This almost looks fun. It looks clunky. Did we lose some frames or anything? Hold on. I can change back to a game capture mode with Twitch. That might make it look a little smoother. Hang on a second. Alright, let's see if that helps. Yeah, Dragon, I'm having a lot of fun so far. This is a game I tried a very long time ago, but I'm kind of getting back into it. Just the game looks not smooth. When you're out of combat, you can run it on double speed. This is normal. I had it set to move at ×2 speed when I'm not in combat, just to make transitions faster. So that's why they're kind of spurting around. That might be it. If it's not that, then maybe I just can't defend it. Maybe it's just the game. So when you see fast mode right here, that's me flipping that on. But yes, Emperor, thank you for choosing to use your Prime here. I really appreciate that. It helps me support the stream in a very real way. So thank you, big time. Alright, so from what we heard earlier, there's a bear in here. It's just usually... Yeah, I've been leaving fast mode on most of the time.
Keeping an eye out.
Also, like, this is normal speed. Normal speed when sneaking is this fast. But if I have fast mode turned on, and I'm not yet in combat, it's much better. Let's do a quick save. I don't know how much of an ass-kicking these bears are going to give me.
Quefe.
Hey,
Oh, not good. This is not freaking good. Okay. Damn it. Well, let's see if you two can finish this.
Aye?
What was that spell? Oh, mirrored image. Let's just... all the spells. What is this one? Freeze damage to the target and reduces accuracy. That's kinda neat. Alright, we're... Shoot, does this hit friendly? We'll find out in a second. Yes! Damn it! Oh, and that made everything worse! Oh god, this spell is too dangerous. I regret picking it. Come on! Come on! Oh, okay. I need anyone but the Chanter. I guess I'll have the warrior start the fight. I need the Chanter to get his summon off before he gets knocked the bleep out.
hey.
Let's do this. This fireball thing is very difficult to control.
Lavaru beyond.
Indeed.
Oh no, it's coming back! Who am I? Oh, I'm trying the wrong person right now. Let's do the...
Yes?
Alright, Ghost!
Crow?
Kick his ass, Ghost!
Quefe. Serious. Me too.
Yes! Oh my god!
No problem.
Alright, Adir suffered a sprained wrist. He's got minus 15 deflection until we get him checked out. Holy lord. That fireball spell is too dangerous. He came back and smashed us all. Yeah, he's got... I mean, he's a fighter, so he has the natural regen, and Bard's Song will eventually get natural regen, but I need a few levels to get there. So this is the dead guy who died to the bear. A figure drifts suspended in the musty air of the cavern. Its form and features blur and twist in cascading ripples of incandescence. You feel its energy eddying about your limbs, filling them with a heavy chill. Reach out. You reach out a hand for the spirit. In the moment of contact, you feel as if you've been struck a blow, head reeling as you tumble helplessly into a waiting darkness. Light blooms at the edges of your vision. You feel the sun at your back and the weight of a bow in your hand. You know, suddenly, that you've come a long way from the vale hunting deer. Now you're standing before a cavern, and the darkness extends far into its depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest as he leads you deeper into the cavern. So, okay, that's the guy that we met at the bridge. There's a roar like thunder echoing around you. Fear seizes you, casts you stumbling back towards the exit, towards light and escape. You see a glint of steel, and there's a sudden terrible flash of agony behind your knee. You scream, stumble, and fall. Your thoughts are chaos, lanced through with pain, but in a moment of terrible clarity, you see your friend look back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger daubed in crimson to match his cloak. Oh, so his friend stabbed him in the back of the knee. Then there's a great dark shape above you, and then there is more pain. The vision recedes and you're thrown back into yourself with seemingly resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet, and the specter lingers. In the span of energy between you both, you feel a sense of questioning, confusion, and anger. I met him on the road, your friend. A sudden lashing anger emanates from the spirit. Rage and grief seem to pour from the gleaming figure like smoke. Do I want to be the goody good? Alright. Yeah, I'll see that he answers for what he's done. That doesn't promise I'm getting revenge. I'll see that he answers for what he's done. For a moment, the spirit seems to burn bright, and your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of its own exultation, growing fainter and fainter until you are alone once more. Okay. Great sword. Two-handed great sword. Mice crawl through eye sockets over femurs. But yes, this Chanter tank thing, it does need a few levels to take off. The low-level fighter will be a better tank than I am for a few levels. And then I can, with proper talent selection from what I've read, I can catch up to his ability. And then, yeah. And then we go from there. Alright, so... we've sort of finished this map. Let's run down here. Do I have fast mode on? I do now. Okay. So, options. We've got Esternwood, Mogren's Fork, Gilded Vale. Guys, I'm seriously thinking about going back and hiring another person, like getting a mercenary. Like getting an offensive chanter or a, whatcha-jigger. Like a cipher. Let's go to Esternwood for now, see what we can find. You get plenty of companions. I know, I like min-maxing them. I'm not saying that there's not more later. There are dragons, there are. Like, the first character here is mine, these two were story characters. I'm just being a tryhard and wanting to make them myself. You skip the... oh, that's right, those stairs that led downward, right? Oh, I just opened up Black Meadow on the map. Alright, hold on. The loads are quite nice. Let's go back to Gilded Vale. I can do the dungeon that Fallen Wizard just pointed out that I missed. And I can also talk to those people that orchestrated that guy dying to the bear. Okay. Can I double... yes, I can double-click like that.
Got it.
Alright, so I think this was the house of the people who killed their friend. Travel speed is nice. I like it. Okay.
Hey.
Huh?
Eh?
Hey.
Good day, stranger.
I know what really happened in that bear cave, Naunton. The color drains from his face. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? Angroid looks to Naunton, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's loss, but it was a wild animal's doing. Oh my god. You can totally hear the "can I speak to your manager" haircut in this woman. Like it all over to the side. Naunton shakes his head minutely. You see a tremble in his hands. What would make you suggest such a thing? I feel like he's not going to believe me if I go, I see dead people. So, let's try to dodge that question. Why did you do it? He was your friend. My friend? He was a cruel enough man to his friends. You didn't know him. You wouldn't defend him if you did. His hand falls to his sword belt. Naunton, wait! I don't know what you saw in that cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearlie, my husband, he was as much a beast as that bear. I tried to leave him the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression pained. Naunton, we met and I knew I'd found someone special, someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all we want is to leave this place, to start somewhere else. We've got some coins saved up. You could have it if you'll only let us go. Guys, we've got a case of he said, she said. The ghost was 100% murdered, basically killed by these people. They orchestrated it. They're saying it's because the guy was basically a wife beater. And they're offering me money to look the other way. Are we playing a goody-goody? I don't know, we just played, like, I am the law when we did Pathfinder. I'm kind of wanting to be a little more evil this time. Because we just did a full awful playthrough and a mostly good playthrough of Pathfinder. Tiger, your part? Is this when Tiger just puts up the stabby knife? It wasn't a murder. It was a... Yeah, it was a leg shanking. I mean, if I'm gonna be... There happened to be a bear there. Oh my god. Officer, that tree jumped right out in front of me. I wasn't swerving. I feel like if I act lawful, they're gonna attack me because it's gonna push them into a corner. You caused a man's death. I'll take this to the magistrate. I don't know what you think you tell the magistrate. A story about a dream you had? I didn't tell them about the dream. You won't take this from us, not when we're so close, and not for that wretched Pearly. He draws his blade. Oh, she did. No more nookie for you. Booga booga booga. Hey guys, taking everything in this house isn't stealing anymore. I got the money and experience. That was way better. Alright, what's this magic ring? Of deflection plus 5. Does this stack with the deflection ring I already have? Is this deflection? Okay, 69. Oh. No, it doesn't. Okay. So let's do this. He has 36. Since I've sort of got 2 tanks right now, which is fine. 41. Okay, so it's kind of like Ring of Protection. You can only have it on one person at a time. Okay, well, quest complete. Now the dungeon that Fallen Wizard mentioned. We're going to check that out. Wow. I just looked at how many people we had in here. That's pretty awesome. As a streamer, I was a little nervous because this game, like this section of Twitch, is pretty quiet. And that's kind of, you know, high risk, high reward. Like, if you're the only one streaming a game and people want to watch it, yay, you know, you get those people to come pay you a visit. But that could also mean that no one wants to watch that game. So this is a pleasant surprise.
I haven't been in here.
Thank you all for joining us tonight.
Must be 5-6 years. Used to be real nice. Bright. Warm.
Alright. Wharton. A man lies resting against the wall lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain. Have a care if you mean to go in. He casts a quick look towards the doorway to his left. This place is not so empty as I thought. He angles a look up at Adir. Paying your respects, old Ethiosian? He manages a pained grin. A little risky, isn't it? Think what the townsfolk would say. Safer down here than up there, even with the rats as big as they are. A faint edge of hostility belies Eddir's playful tone. This temple isn't what it used to be, probably for the best. Times being as they are, he groans and shifts positions, wincing. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of those types either's. Wharton jerks his chin toward Adir. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. He regards you warily. Maybe you'd have better luck. Luck with what? The man points a finger upwards. These ruins around us used to be a temple of Aothos, the scattered god, a grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over the Direwood, from Ridicerus even. Not so much from Ridicerus these days. Until the war, of course. Even